So I would love to leave people with some of the healing statements because I think that you mentioned a few. I think that this combination of very, very personal, like deeply intimate material, and also the universal, right? So the statements that you offer when we are in the field are obviously very specific to our given dilemmas, right? And they are the kinds of sentiments that we all need to hear and we all need to remind ourselves. And this idea, because especially when we talk about individuation and what it is to resolve a lot of our childhood traumas and come into our adult selves, we lose this idea that to our parents, we are always a child, and that actually is the proper orientation, resolving, as you said, our dynamic, our parentified child dynamics, or our loyalty, romantic loyalties to our parents, or sibling loyalties to our parents, or caretaker loyalties, and to restore that proper placement. I mean, who cannot relate to that? Right? Like this is something that we've all experienced in, I imagine, I mean, maybe not everyone, but it seems like everyone I know experienced in some way, shape, or form, and bringing the consciousness of the disordered family of origin into our primary romantic partnerships, into our parenting, into our new systems. It causes a lot of tension. So what are some of the phrases and statements that you offer to people once the constellation is organized? And in case that's not clear, what that actually means is that Amerly will literally help move the bodies of the people who are representing, let's say, the parents and the child, put the partner in the correct place, put the children in the correct place, because there is such a concept in family constellation. And then these statements are offered. And it's also important, right, to be facing the future, literally to be facing the future versus the past. So your body is oriented not in the direction of what was, because you've had this experience of acknowledging it and allowing it to penetrate your reality. I wonder if you could share a couple of those that you feel are helpful.
I always recommend to participants to place their parents right behind their shoulders at a distance that is safe and comfortable. Some of them, they prefer them further. Some of them prefer them closer. Your father behind your right shoulder, your mother behind your left shoulder. And feel how your body reacts to it. Allow yourself to feel whatever it arises and acknowledge it, the emotion. You can even, if you don't feel strong enough, if you're feeling charged or depleted or pushed back, you can even add your grandparents. Each of your parents' right behind them. So your 4 grandparents. And you can notice how your body will start probably feeling different. You gain more strength because your grandparents have also a role there, being the parents of your parents. So you can get out of that. You can even add as many generations as you desire, as you need, and feel like that triangle during the tip and all that back. Your great-grandparents, your great-great-grandparents. And then you probably decide and wish to turn a little bit back and look at your parents, at your ancestors as a child. And open the heart wide. And say, I see you. You all belong. I take life from you in its fullest. And I'll do something great with it. Something great. I will preserve my life and take care of it to honor you all. And then in front of you, you see life in an image, in an object, in a color, an energy, whatever gives you please and content. And you allow yourself to make a step towards it. You are seeing them as a child, and with each step, you grow a little bit more and a little bit more. With each step, you feel lighter and lighter and lighter until you're able to embrace and hug life, your life, free. That is a very powerful exercise that I give you all to practice as many times as you need. In an energetic level, it will shift the energy of whatever you've been carrying into something new.
I love this. It's the anthem, of this entire podcast, which is the reclamation process that is required to actually and finally choose life.